welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another video, and this time I'm gonna be trying out this Polygel, which is called Acrogel. And this is actually by Modelones. So this set actually comes with 8 different little containers. Each little container comes with 1 ounce. And this set is $63. I do have a promo code for them, so I'll be sure to leave the link down below for you guys, as well as the promo code. But this collection is actually like an all glitter collection. I know I've tried polygels, but they were just solid colors. So these are just all glitters. So I'm really excited to try them out. Again, the collection comes with 8 different polygels for $63. Plus, of course, you can use my promo code. And then I'm also gonna be using the base coat and the top coat, and these do come separately. And then I'm gonna use this Modelones brush, which is a brush and a picker that I already had to apply the polygel. As you can see, I'm gonna be trying it out on this practice hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So when you're doing polygel, when you're working with polygel, as you guys know, I don't really use a lot of polygel. I've used it on myself once. I did 2 nails on myself the other day, so I don't have much to compare it with. But I just did a review on another brand not too long ago, so I guess this will be my comparing 2 different brands or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Now, when you're using polygel, it's a little bit different than when doing, or really a lot different than doing acrylic nails, because with this one, instead of having to use monomer and the powder, this one is kind of like an in-between acrylic and gel. So it's thick. Let's see, I'll show you. Like, it has that thickness, but it's not, it's like, a gel basically, but it's thicker than regular gel. So since I already have this one out, I'm gonna go ahead and try this one out first. But again, to me, polygel is in between acrylic and gel. Like I said, done a set on myself before. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another video, and this time I'm going to be trying out this polygel collection, which is actually by Modelones, and it's in the name Acrogel. So this collection is actually consists of 8 different polygels that are all glitter. Now, I've used different polygels, but they were just like solid colors, so I'm really excited to see what these or like how these glitter ones actually work. So again, it comes with 8 different ones. Again, it's from Modelones, and I do have a promo code for them, and the price for this collection is $63 minus my 10% off promo code. So I'll be sure to leave that information down below. So for today's video, I'm gonna be trying out the polygels. I'm gonna do 2 nails with the forms, and then the rest I'm just gonna do, I have on or I'll put the press on nails on this practice hand because I don't have a model for today. So I'm gonna go ahead and basically just swatch each color. Again, all of these are going to be glitters. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the swatches first. So the first one is in the color Purple Ring, and I can already tell that it's gonna be pretty. So I'm just gonna get just a little bit, and I'm gonna put them on this paper towel right here. That's really pretty. So as you can see, it's purple, but it has that glitter in there, and it's really shimmery. Again, that is in the color Purple Ring, and each little container comes with 1 ounce, and again, the whole collection is $63. And then also Modelones is really good about giving out just free items whenever you make a purchase. So be sure to just go check them out. They have, a whole bunch of stuff other than just polygels. They have dips, they have gel polishes. I know you guys have seen me review some of the gel polishes, so I'll be sure to leave that video down below if you guys are interested in really good yet affordable polishes, gel polishes. So this next color is in the color Blue Ocean, and this one, y'all, is so pretty too. Alrighty, so that was the blue one. Now we're gonna go with Girl's Dress, and this one's gonna be a pink one. Let's see. And remember, Polygel is like, to me, it's like an in-between acrylic and gel. So if you're a beginner, this is gonna be really easy for you to work with. Or not necessarily easy for you to work with, but as far as like, you know, it's not gonna dry super fast, or it's not gonna be runny. It's gonna take just a lot of padding to smooth it out. But again, it's really like in between acrylic and gel. Alrighty, so next we have Tiffany Pink. So this one is, I mean, both of these are pinks, but this one is definitely, like, so far my favorite one. It has like that holographic glitter in there as well, y'all, and I think it's probably one of the shiniest one out of these fours. So again, this fourth one that I did is in the color Tiffany Pink. Next we have Oscar Skirt. This one is gonna be a silver. So again, that's Oscar Skirt. All right, so again, that's Oscar Skirt. And then we have 3 left. We're gonna do Royal Crown. That's so pretty. So that one is Royal Crown. And then also you can buy these individually. You don't have to buy the entire collection. So if you see a color that you like, just know that you can buy it, just, you know, that one color. Next, this one is in the color Party Queen. This one looked like it's kind of like a clear with iridescent glitter in it. Oh yeah, this one is really, really pretty. I really like this one. So again, that is Party Queen. And then lastly, we have Glitter Princess. Oh, this one looks pretty too. So this one looks like it has a clear base to it as well. And the glitter looks a little bit more colorful. It looks like there's some orange, some red in there, and then as well as some iridescent glitter. So those are all of the colors that it comes with. Again, it's 8 different colors, and this whole collection is $63. So I'm gonna go ahead and try them out now. So when you're doing Polygel, you have to work with alcohol. So, or some come with like the slip solution, but this one did not. So I'm just gonna be using alcohol to wipe my brush on while I'm working. So we're gonna go ahead, and as you can see, these forms are giving me a hard time. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take those off for right now. Let's see. Okay, so I just broke my little holder. So again, when you're doing Polygel, the first thing you want to do is basically just pick your color. So out of all of these, I think I'm gonna go with Party Queen, and I'm just gonna do a full nail with this Polygel. So I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze some out onto my picker. So just squeeze it out, put it on your picker, and then just place it, let's see, place it right on the nail, just like that. And then next we're gonna go in with the brush side. So I'm gonna dip it into my alcohol to where my brush is wet but not, you know, just dripping. And we're gonna go ahead and start patting. So I'm gonna go ahead and push it closer to the cuticle area, patting it down really good. And make sure that your brush, again, is damp while you're doing this. And then as you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and start dragging it down towards the tip as well. And also make sure that you're not brushing too hard because you don't wanna remove that Polygel off the nail. Just patting it down and spreading it throughout the entire nail. And then remember, you wanna make sure that you keep your brush kinda damp. That way the polygel does not get stuck to it and you could actually move it around really easily. But once your brush is dry, or if you just go straight in with a dry brush, the polygel is going to get stuck to your brush. So again, that's why it's really important that you keep wiping your brush off for one, and then just dipping it back into the alcohol and patting it down. You also don't want to have like a soaking wet brush to where it's literally dripping, because then it's going to mess up the polygel or the drying time, or like it'll just mess up your polygel. So make sure that it's not soaking wet. Of course, cleaning up the sides as well. And I feel like I have a nice little coverage. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next nail. Now I really want to do one with the form, but y'all, like, they're really acting up. Let's see. Hopefully it stays on there. Alrighty, so for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and just set the polygel right on the tip. Same thing, just wetting my brush, patting it down. And I guess I'm just gonna do like a French tip on this one, so I can go in and clean up my small line, push up the product on the side. And it's actually really hard for me to work with this practice hand, because the form won't stay on there. But keep wetting my brush. Alrighty, just like that. So as you can see, like, it's all about patting and just being really gentle, and then also making sure that, again, your brush is nice and damp. That way the product does not stick to your brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this one as well. I'm gonna go ahead and place this one under the light. That way the form doesn't move around. Alrighty, y'all, so I was really struggling with this practice hand. As soon as I was gonna put the hand under the light, the form moved around. So I'm just gonna switch over to this little art wheel. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is like a French tip to see how it turns out. Now, this collection does not come with a clear, so I'm just gonna be using this pink, which is also from Modelones. And this is a part of another collection that I have, so I'll be sure to post it for you guys as well. So I'm just gonna do like a reverse French tip. So I'm just gonna go in with this first color, which is in the color light pink. I'm gonna place it down just like that, and I'm placing it closer to the back because, again, it is a reverse French tip. So just placing it down and patting it down. Again, make sure that you're really gentle when you're doing this. You don't want to pat down too hard, and you also don't want to brush too hard either, especially when I'm doing this method. So patting it down, making sure that I clean up my smile line right here. And remember, make sure that your brush is kind of damp when you're doing this. That way the product does not stick to your brush. Okay. So I feel like it's nice and even, just really gently brushing it out to smooth it out. So as you can see from the side, it's really nice and even. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just let that dry or cure for 30 seconds before I go in and do the color at the tip. And most likely, I really like, let's see, I'm probably going to go in with, which one was it? I think it was Glitter Princess. I think was that one. Let me see. No, that wasn't it. I think it was this one. I'm gonna be using the Oscar skirt, which is the silver holographic glitter. So after that one is dry, since we're doing a reverse French tip, I'm gonna go in and just make sure. It's kind of hard to do it with this one, but actually no, I'm not gonna do that because I kind of did get a nice smile line right here. So if you need to go in and file around that smile line, that's completely fine, but it's kind of hard to get in there with the other nails being in the way. So I'm just gonna go in with Oscar skirt. I'm gonna go ahead and get a nice size bead, placing it down at the free edge. Just placing it on there, and then wetting your brush. Make sure that it's kind of wet and start patting away. Pushing the product up towards the sides. And don't worry about getting it on the actual, like the pink that's already there, because that can get filed away. Alrighty, just like that. I probably should have used the darker pink at the back, but it's fine. So that is the reverse French tip. As you can see, it's really easy to work with. I'm gonna do one nail with just full glitter so I can show you guys how evenly it gets. So just get your bead, place it on the picker, place it on the nail, and then go in with your brush. So same thing, dipping your brush in and then start patting. Make sure that you first do it around the cuticle area so it's nice and smooth. And you don't want the cuticle area super thick or anything. So just, you know, pat it down to smooth it out, and then just dragging the rest towards the tip. But make sure that when you're dragging, you're also patting it to make sure that it's on there smoothly. And again, y'all, it's so important to not brush too hard because then your nail is going to be uneven. So now after we have it nice and even, I'm just going back in and just making sure that it's evened out or smooth completely. So you can just dip your brush out, dip your brush in, and then just really gently brush over the entire nail. And see, that is, hold on. That is what it looks like. So that one is so pretty, and that was in the color Party Queen. Was it Party? Yeah, it was Party Queen. That one was really, really pretty. So next, let's see, I can go in with a gold one, I guess. I'm gonna go in with gold. I'm just gonna get a smaller bead. And this one, let's see, just place the bead down. This one I'm just gonna do just slightly different. I'm gonna go in and apply a little bit of this gold foil. Okay. And then I'm just gonna place it like on the sides of the gold glitter. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna go ahead and place these under the light. So I only did 3 of them, but I just wanted to show you guys how easy it could be. Alrighty, y'all, so I only did 3 of them, but I just wanted to show you basically how easy it is to work with these. These again are all glitters, but even like their like, well, what are these? Like the solid color ones are. The solid color ones are really easy to work with. When doing polygel, remember that it's really more of a patting motion. Just patting it down really gentle to make sure that it's all nice and smooth. You cure, and then even if you can't get it down smoothly, remember that it's not gonna dry until you put it under the light, so you can still go in there and mess with it, but you do have to make sure that your brush is slightly wet. That way the product does not get stuck to your brush, and if it does get stuck to your brush, just dip it back into the alcohol, wipe your brush off, and then go in and get some more product, and then, you know, just pat it down, or not even get more product, but just pat the same product that's already on your nail to smooth it out. All right, so when they are cured, they do have a sticky layer. So I'm gonna go in and just wipe that sticky layer off with an alcohol wipe, and these are just from Kroger's. They also have, I know I have a kit from Modelones that actually came with the alcohol little wipe, so you can use that as well. And this one I should encapsulate, but again, this kit actually did not come with clear, so I didn't have no clear to do it with. But of course, you go in there and file. Now, these were all pretty nice and smooth. If you kind of can tell, they're not bumpy or anything. But of course, you go in and do your normal filing like you usually would, and then after that, you can go in and apply the top coat, which is what I'm gonna do now. I'm just gonna go in and do one coat, or just the top coat, and then curing these for 60 seconds. And y'all, those glitters, like this one, y'all, I absolutely love. It's so pretty. Alrighty, so that's what they look like. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and place these under the light for 60 seconds. But again, the collection came with all 8 of these colors. Y'all, look how pretty that is. Let me know down below which one is your favorite color. We're just gonna say 1 through 8. Just name the number. Y'all, that orange, I mean not orange, but that gold one is really pretty as well. I love how they have like different colors in it. I think the only one that, well, no, that one has some holographic in there as well. But that's kind of what makes them so shimmery. But y'all, I think this one's catching, like my eye just is in love with this one. Those two, that one, the blue, really all of them. I'm not really a purple type of girl, but all the other ones are really pretty to me. But again, this is the Acro Gel collection. I'll be sure to leave all of the information down below for you guys if anyone is interested. And again, I do have that promo code so you guys can use it if you guys do decide to order. And hopefully I'll have more reviews on this company. Again, I do have some gel polishes that I've used from them that work really good. As you can see, that top coat dried literally in 60 seconds, and it's not sticky, so you don't have to worry about wiping it off, and it's really shiny. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at GetNail32, and I'll see you guys next time.